looking back at the journey of some of these companies that have succeeded, and especially maybe Face It and some of these that have succeeded really big, would you say that was in stages, and which one was the most important one? Like, I'll give you an example. When we raised the seed round, everybody, I guess in the VC world, was like, oh, you have to get to Series A, otherwise you're dead. Now everybody's saying, oh, you have to get to the next round. So it's like always the next round, but also in terms of ARR, like I feel like going from 0 to 1 million is probably, I don't know, probably building this entire building would be easier, but generally then going from 1 to 10 million is relatively easier, not easy. And then going from 10 million to 100 million, again, almost as complicated as the first million. Have they gone through those phases, and which one do you think actually would be the most important one and critical one?
It depends on industries, it depends on stages. My view is that, first of all, you need to fix organization in order to scale. And that's the most complex part, as you mentioned. I fully agree with you. Going to 1 million ARR is so complicated. The moment you get to 10, it's funny enough, probably it's easier to get to 100 or 50 million. In general basis, I think you get a perception of value creation, back to my previous point, the moment you reach the north of 10 million ARR. That's the critical part, particularly if you operate in the enterprise. Usually is a signal, again, we are not very metrics focused, but that's what probably the general view of the market. The signal is that you are serving a good portion of your enterprise market. You know how to serve. Probably you have fixed the communication and go-to-market strategy, which seems to be the key challenge. So and that's what I learned, and that's what I believe quite often, particularly if you work in the enterprise sector, understanding your go-to-market strategy, fixing your go-to-market strategy, it's the most important part. So if you reach the threshold of 10 million ARR, you are in a completely different league, in a sense, not just valuation, back to your point, but even more important, you know how to serve your customers. And that is a matter of scale. It's a matter of, I need more.
Adding more people.
Exactly. Before that, it's
figuring out.
A tedious process of, try and learn.
Exactly. I think a lot of people, even I early on thought like, oh shit, we've missed, we made a mistake. Like, it's not what we thought it would be. So like you said, it's a process of basically trying, failing, and then adjusting, tweaking, trying again, and just like doing the same thing until that's why I guess it takes 8 to 10 years to become $1 million company.
Absolutely.
And it all depends on the amount of tries, or at least the velocity and the speed of trying, I assume.
Well, this is a very difficult question, because how many options I have, or you have as a founder, to try and learn. And that's a mix of the market you operate, the people, the capital you have available, because of course, startups have limited resources by nature and definition. And on top of that, you are disrupting or doing something completely new in the industry. So it's about resilience. It's about, really, really fixing by doing at the end. How long would it take? Really, I can't answer that. It's super difficult.